Hello everyone, it's your boy Mix here from Tortuga PH. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, well, my channel is all about tattoos, anime, gaming. If you're interested in all that, then this might be the channel just for you. So hit that subscribe button and watch all the videos. Now let's get into today's video. Today's video we're going to be talking about Dragonhawk's Mast Archer. Now what is the Mast Archer? The Mast Archer is a wireless pen type tattoo machine made by Dragonhawk. And let me say, for 10,500 pesos or a little bit under $200, you're getting value for money. It is, I dubbed it the best budget pen type tattoo machine that's wireless right now. The reason why is, well, it is a beast. Let's get to the specifics first before we get into the demonstration videos. There's a couple of them that I want to show that showcases the power lining, color packing, blackout, black shading, blending, and gray wash shading, and some whip shadings too. And it does it all perfectly. So first up, it has a 3.5mm stroke. That means it is very versatile. You can use it for lining and shading. And all the stuff I mentioned just a while ago, you can do all that. And it will give you good results. It has a USB Type-C charging port, so expect fast charging. 0 to 100 in 2 hours. And if you want to drain this baby and you're using 7 volts, I use mostly 7 volts on this machine, and it takes about 10 hours for it to fully drain. That is pretty astonishing if you ask me. Now, the button functions. Well, if you press the power button, it has like a jump start feature wherein it does a higher voltage than what you set it on in the beginning. It's for the longevity of your motor and your power supply in here, the battery and all that. You want it high first and then slowly go down. That's how it works, guys. If it's too low, it's gonna stall your motor and you're gonna have a jammed machine. Anyway, so we'll turn it on right now and it will cycle through 3 types of information. So it's gonna show you the volts that it's running in. Next, it will show you the amount of time you've been tattooing, and lastly, the amount of battery that's left. That's the main button, the power button, and then you have the up and down voltage button. Pretty simple. It comes with 3 grips, an aluminum grip, a 30mm plastic rubber grip, which is my favorite, and a 33 or 34 rubberized plastic grip. By the way, these grips are all autoclavable. You can even ultrasonic cleaner it with chemicals. It will be fine and it won't break, which is kind of what you want, right? So that's it basically for the basics. Now let's get into the demonstration. Now in the demo, I'll show you first the JoJo tattoo I did back in December. I already showed it before, but in this video I attached the machine with a 7RS cartridge, and I used it to power line the logo of the JoJo's logo. And I used it for black filling or blackouting or black shading, color packing, and some color blending. There's only a some in there, and of course for highlights. Now, it did the job perfectly. In power lining, you have to up the voltage a little bit to like 8. I don't go past 8, I don't like damaging skin. So 8, and then you line it. Pretty nice for power lining. Next, I put it at 7 volts, and just did my normal large ovals. I don't do tight circles too much. It's more large ovals and a lot of pendulums. And it filled the black in perfectly. Now the real highlight for me is the olive green. I talked about this in the past. Freaking olive green by Radiant is so hard to pack, and it's really difficult to tell if it's in there or not because you can see the blood underneath. But this thing packs color really well. It packed it so well that when you color it in with olive, it's olive already. So it's really easy to use for color packing and for color blending as well. Although that design had just a little bit of color blending, but it still did the job. Now, The next tattoo, which is the more important one, I think, because it can showcase you how it works in black and gray realism. I am not a realism artist, but I have been tattooing for 5 years and I have some tricks up my sleeve, and I used a bunch of techniques on this video. Like, I used basically all the knowledge that I have. I attached this thing with a 5 mag. I wanted a small needle group that's a magnum so that I can create some fur textures and yeah, some beard textures, and I can control the machine better for gradient washing or gray washing. So how did this? Because it is a wireless machine, you can create curves, whip curves, like whip shading curves. It's awesome. Like, I never did whip shading curves before, but it looks really nice for fur texture. And yeah, for gradient washing, it's really easy because you have freedom with your wrist. Really nice machine to use. It is a very forgiving machine, especially when using gray wash, because you don't want to keep packing in colors, right? You don't want to keep, not colors, sorry. You don't want to keep running your gray wash through one area because it tends to get darker each time you pass through it. So you want the machine that can pass through the skin and put in gray wash nicely in less strokes. So I just go in really fast, pop, 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 and it's already in there. You'll know it's in there when it turns red and stuff like that. So it is awesome for black and gray. That is a big selling point for this, especially in the Philippines. A lot of people are in a darker toned skin tone. We have some fair skin peeps, but yeah, a lot of people get black and gray stuff here. And it is awesome, guys. I forgot to mention that this weird shape display is not a negative thing. A lot of people think it's ugly, or yeah, some people think it's a miss, but I believe it is not a miss because when you set it up, bam, 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 you have other machines. I use other machines. It's not my only machine. So when I lay it down on the table, this odd shaped display kind of stops it from rolling off. And that's going to cost you, or it's going to save you 10,500 pesos because you're not going to drop your machine. Alright guys, so hopefully this video helped you to finally decide to pick up this machine. It's been 1 month I've been using it. It's still running, it's still working, it's still making some badass tattoos. So, what are y'all waiting for? Head over to the shops and get it now. You can get it online too. You don't need to go out. Buy it online, get it. It is freaking good. It's a steal, guys. Alright, so if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like, comment below. Tell me what you think about the review. Tell me what you want to see next time. Yeah, you can do that. Just leave a comment. It's great. Leave a like. It really, really helps out. Yeah. The next video I'm going to be putting out is probably my anime figurine collection thing. So it's an anime related video. If you want to see that, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. I'll see you on the next video. Later.